everyone. How are you today? Hi, Amori. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good, very good. And Trung, how are you today?
Yes, I'm good. It's a morning in Vietnam. Yes, I'm start with new day.
Excellent, very good. And Denora, how are you today?
Hi, good evening. My name is Dinora. I'm 20 years old and I'm from Mexican.
Excellent, welcome, Denora. And we have Lucas. Lucas, how are you today?
Fine, teacher. Thanks. And you?
Good, I'm doing very well. And Yuritsi, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. Fine.
Thanks. And you?
Good, I'm doing very well. And Yuritsi, how are you today?
Hi, teacher. Fine. Thank you. And you?
Good, I'm doing very well. So welcome to class, everyone. Let's get started with our lesson. Okay, so lesson that we are going to look at today is called Today is Boxing Day. Okay, so today we're going to do 5 activities with the lesson. First, we're going to answer a warm-up question. We will practice speaking. We will listen. We will answer questions, and then we will practice conversation. Okay? Before we do the warm-up, you guys, I want to talk a little bit about Boxing Day. Who can tell me when is Boxing Day? What do you guys think? When is Boxing Day?
Hmm.
26th of December.
Yeah, very good, whoever said that. So Boxing Day is actually the day after Christmas. It's December 26th, okay? So in English, you can just say December 26th, but this day has a special name. It's Boxing Day, okay? So that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about the day after Christmas, or December 26th, which is Boxing Day. So we're going to do a warm-up question, and I'm going to write it over in chat. And we're going to just say your name and where you live. And you're going to answer the question, what do you do on Boxing Day? Do you do something special or not? What do you do on Boxing Day? I will go first with the warm-up just to kind of give you guys a bit of an example. So my name is Shannon, and I live in Canada. I live in Western Canada in a small city near Vancouver. What do I do on Boxing Day? Usually I go shopping, and I'm from Canada, and in Canada a very typical, very typical traditional thing to do on Boxing Day is to go shopping. So lots and lots and lots of people go shopping, and I like to go shopping too on Boxing Day. So that's what I do. Okay, let's start with Yuritsi. So Yuritsi, can you please do the warm-up for us?
Okay. My name is Lucy. I live in Morelia, in Mexico. And Boxing Day, I really here. No, I do nothing.
Maybe nothing special, right? Nothing in particular, nothing special.
Yes, nothing.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it's typically on Boxing Day, people do nothing special. Maybe they just relax after Christmas.
Yes.
Good, good, good. Okay. And let's talk to Trung. So Trung, can you please do the warm-up for us?
Yes. It's the first time I hear about the Boxing Days. I never heard before. But
Mhm.
in a Christmas Day, I just stay at home with my family, and after the Christmas Day, uh, we go back to work in a normal day, and eating
Good.
in no special day on the 26th of December.
Excellent. Good, Trung. So it's just a regular, normal day for you. It's
Yeah.
not a special day. Yeah, it depends, I think, maybe in Vietnam. In Canada, it's a holiday, right? So nobody works. It's definitely a holiday here, but maybe not in your country.
Yes.
Okay, very interesting. Okay, and what about Lucas? Can you do the warm-up for us?
Hello everyone, my name is Lucas. I'm from Brazil and I live in Paulo Afonso City. And here in Brazil, the Boxing Day is not traditional.
Okay, so not a special day, not a holiday, nothing like that.
Yes.
Okay, good, good, good. Very interesting. So maybe it's not so common. What about Denora? Denora, can you do the warm-up for us?
Hi, in my country, we don't celebrate Boxing Day, but sometimes I go with my family to shopping or something like that. We pass time together only.
Okay, spend time with your family. Okay, in Canada on Boxing Day, there are lots of sales. That's why we go shopping, because everything's on sale. What about in Mexico, Dinora? Are there lots of sales on Boxing Day?
I'm sorry, I can understand. Can you repeat the question, please?
For sure. So on Boxing Day in Mexico, are there lots of sales? Lots of very good prices in the stores?
No, really. It's the regular price only. But we go to the shopping only because it's holiday and we have with our family.
Yeah, just spending time with your family. Okay, good, good, good. Very good. And Amauri, can you please do the warm-up for us?
Oh, okay. My name is Amaury. I'm living at São Paulo State in the Ribeirão Preto city. And on Box Day, I usually stay at home watching TV. Or sometimes I go to the shopping mall watching movie.
Good.
Here in Brazil is not a holiday.
Mhm. Okay, good, good,
Okay.
good. Very good. So it sounds like maybe it's more like in the United States and Canada and also England, because our text is from England. So let's read about Adrian and let's read about what Adrian does on Boxing Day. So let's start with Yuritsi. So Yuritsi, can you please read the first part?
So today is Boxing Day.
Good. And Trung, can you please read the second part?
Yes. Boxing Days on the 26th of December.
Very good. And Lucas, can you read the third part?
And we usually eat on Christmas. Oh, no, sorry. And you usually we go shopping or we watch sport.
Very good. And Denora, can you read the next part?
Of course. And we usually overs.
Good. And just be careful with this word usually. We usually.
Oh, thanks.
Very good. And Amori, can you please read the last part?
Okay. So it's always a nice, relaxing day.
Good job. Very good job, you guys. So that's it for our lesson. Adrian says we usually eat Christmas lunches leftovers. Who can tell me in English, what are leftovers? What are leftovers? Anyone? What are leftovers? That's a new word. So in English, when we have this word leftovers, what that means is extra food. And usually you eat it the next day. Okay. So not just for Christmas, right? You could have leftovers anytime. Let's imagine on Monday, for example, let's imagine on Monday you make lots of spaghetti, lots and lots and lots of spaghetti, and there's extra spaghetti. You can't finish it. Maybe Tuesday at lunch, you're going to eat that spaghetti, right? So Tuesday at lunch, you're going to go and eat that extra spaghetti. We call that leftovers, okay? And so that is what Adrian is talking about. He says on Boxing Day, we usually eat Christmas lunches leftovers because at Christmas, usually there's a lot of food. There's lots and lots of extra food, right? So the next day he's eating the leftovers. So that's what he's talking about there. I'm going to go back up to the top. Do you guys have any questions? Any vocabulary questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, anyone else have questions?
No, for me it's good.
No, teacher.
No, I don't have questions.
Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, so what we're going to do now is listen to the audio and then we're going to answer some questions.
Boxing Day. Watch sport. Leftovers.
Okay, so let's do our questions and let's start with Yuritsi. So Yuritsi, can you please read question 1 and then choose the correct answer?
What does Adrian do on Boxing Day? Is answer 1?
Yeah, good job, Yuritsi.
Sport.
Yeah, he goes shopping or watches sport. That's what he does. Very good. And Trung, can you do number 2?
Yes. What does he eat on the Boxing Days? A. Leftover from the Christmas pudding. B. Fast food. C. A Christmas dinner. the leftover from the Christmas lunch. I see. I think I chose the leftover from the Christmas lunch. Answer
Excellent.
for.
Yeah, it is the fourth one. Really good job, Trung. That's right. The extra food, the leftovers from the day before, because Christmas there are lots of food, lots and lots of food.
Yes.
Okay, Lucas, can you please do the next question?
How often does you these activities on Boxing Day? Times?
Sometimes.
Or
Not sometimes.
almost always.
Good job, Lucas. So we have to watch the text says usually, so almost always, right? Maybe not 100% of the time, but usually when we usually do something, it's almost always. Absolutely. And Dinora, can you do the next one, please?
Sure. How does he feel on Boxing Day? I think that the correct answer is one.
Excellent.
Number one answer.
Yeah, definitely. Calm, right? Because he says it's a relaxing day. So how does he feel? He probably feels relaxed or calm. Most definitely. Very good job. Okay, so I want to talk, I want to spend the rest of our class practicing conversation. I want to talk about our favorite holiday. You can choose your favorite holiday in your country, which might be, it might be Christmas, it might be New Year's, it might be the Day of the Dead, Easter, Independence Day. It really depends, but we're going to each take a couple minutes to talk about our favorite holiday. My favorite holiday, bar none, is Halloween. I love Halloween. I've always loved Halloween. So for me, I like it more than Christmas, more than Canada Day, more than any other day. So my favorite holiday is Halloween. I think because I like sweets and chocolate, and that's a big part of Halloween. And I also like the costumes, right? The masks and the costumes that people wear. I like to dress up. So I like all the sweets and chocolate, and I like the costumes. So I would say for me, in Canada, my favorite holiday is Halloween, and we celebrate that on October 31st. Not all countries celebrate Halloween, but in Canada, it's a big holiday. But in some places, it's not. Nobody celebrates it. But it's my personal favorite holiday. So give me a moment. Let's start. Oh, and what do people do on Halloween? Children eat a lot of candy. Adults on Halloween many times will have a party. That's what adult people like to do. They like to have a costume party where they dress up as whatever, many different things. For children, they like to ask for candy. So the children do something very different than the adults. Okay, let's start with Amaudi. So Amaudi, tell us about what is your favorite holiday and what do you do on that day?
Okay, my favorite holiday is Christmas because I like to eat. I like food.
Okay.
And I like to stay at home with my family. And this here in Brazil is it's a calm time. So everybody stay at home with their family. I think it's a good time.
Good, good, good. So, Amaury, what would be typical food that you would eat at Christmas time?
Turkey breast.
Mm-hmm.
I like a milk pudding.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know milk pudding is correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a dessert,
Yeah.
a kind of dessert. Yeah. I like sweet of milk. Do you know this sweet of milk?
Milk
This,
sweet. Milk sweet.
no, milk sweet. Okay, milk sweet, and it's a good dessert we have here in Brazil, especially in the northwest region. Northwest is correct.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
northwest.
Yeah.
Northwest. That's a classmate from Paulo Afonso. I don't remember his name. And there
Lucas
I'm
is
from.
also Brazilian. Yeah. Lucas is from
Lucas.
Brazil.
Yeah. Lucas. I think he knows this kind of milk.
No doubt.
Milk. Okay.
No doubt. Good, good, good. Amaury, you know what he's talking about, Lucas? Yeah.
Excuse me.
He does. Good. And Amaury, when you have Christmas food, do you have leftovers in your house? Are there lots of leftovers?
Oh, okay. After Christmas, we have leftovers during 3 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, lots of food.
Lots of food. Yeah.
Good.
Because in my home nowadays it's only me and my wife, my 2 children, and when I bought many things, and then we have leftovers during three days for our lunch.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, there's a lot of food going around at Christmas for you and your children. Good. Okay. And what about you, Dinora? What would you say is your favorite holiday, and what do you do on that day? Dinora, can you hear me?
Yes, sorry. In my favorite holiday is Dia de Muertos in Mexico. It's like Halloween, but it's very, very funny and very good for us because we have a lot of tradition and a lot of food. And in that date, we have a really good bread called pan de muerto, and it's delicious.
Good, good, good. So in English, we call it the Day of the Dead, right? That's the name, the Day of the Dead. And you would be talking about the bread of the dead. Good, good, good. Okay. So other than bread, Dinora, what do people eat on that day? Are there other foods that are traditional or maybe not?
Yes, more traditional food, like Mexican food only, and bread and sweet, something like that.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, that's a beautiful tradition for sure. Okay, good, good, good. Very good. And Lucas, what would you say is your favorite holiday, and what do you do on that day?
And my favorite holiday is Carnival, and is very popular here in Brazil, and mainly in Salvador and São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, and the people using costumes, costumes,
Costumes.
costumes. Yeah, and dancing and electric trucks. Electric
Yeah.
trucks.
Those are called floats. Floats, right? Like in a parade.
And very and singles and performed
Good.
in various cities here in Brazil.
Good. 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 That's, I think, very famous internationally. We always see Carnival in Brazil. It looks amazing. It does look amazing. Okay,
Yes.
good example, Lucas. Very good. What about you, Trung? What is your favorite holiday?
Yes, my favorite holiday is Lunar New Year. Yes, in Vietnam we have a Lunar New Year like China, and I think it's a longest holiday in Vietnam, and usually we have about more than 1 week for holiday, and we stop everything in my business and the government and any I think on people to off, and they usually to go to the travel or they go back their hometown for visit the family, and I think I'm very happy when after the Lunar New Year I have a chance to visit my family and everybody in my family to meet the others. 'Cause I think on family in Vietnam, they usually do meeting on the Lunar New Year. It's a chance for them to meet the other. Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. So you think, Trung, many people travel at that time?
Yes. Then in the first day of the New Year, we meet each other, and after 3 or 4 days, we have to Sunday, and people usually to go to travel for the some last day in a holiday. Yes, but in the first day in a Lunar New Year, we have to visit family and we meet each other in the first day. It's a traditional in Vietnam.
That sounds wonderful, Trung. That sounds like a wonderful holiday. Good, good, good. And finally, Yuritsi, what is your favorite holiday?
My favorite day is the Mexican independence.
Good.
It's September 15th. And because the Mexican food is very, very, very delicious. And this day, the food is very varied, and I eat every food.
You eat a lot on Independence Day. Okay. That sounds like fun. Very good job, you guys. You guys did a really good job of describing your holidays. So I'm going to finish our class up because we're out of time. Thank you for coming. Good work. And I hope you guys have a good day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
guys.
Cheers.
Yes, thank you, sure.